Snow and hail are both frozen water that fall from the sky, but how does the atmosphere decide which one to send on us? Now, it's true that they're both water and that they're both created under freezing, so under 0 degrees Celsius, but the way they're created is completely different. Snow can only be created when there's a freezing temperature in the cloud and all the way down to the earth. Essentially, water vapor inside the cloud directly freezes from a gas to a solid and attaches itself to either frozen objects already in this cloud or to little dust particles. Now, these tiny ice crystals that are created attach to each other and create what's called an aggregate. These delicate six-sided shapes are what we know as snowflakes. Now, what the main difference between hail and snow is that snow is created in like a gentle environment, essentially. Snowflakes usually come from the gentle, widespread lifting of air in nimbostratus clouds. Now, hail forms completely different. It forms in a lot more of a violent environment and is essentially just layers of ice on top of each other. It needs two things to be created: a strong storm cloud like a cumulonimbus and a really strong updraft. Very basically, how it works is a small particle, usually like a frozen rain droplet, is lifted to the top of the cloud by a strong upward air draft. Now, this part of the cloud is where it's really cold, so it freezes and layers of ice stack on top of it. And when it gets too heavy, it starts to fall because of gravity. Now, if the ice pellet isn't big enough, the upward draft lifts it up again and more layers of ice form on it until it's too heavy for the upward draft to keep it, and then it falls down as hail. To sum it all down, hail requires a strong thunderstorm and a strong upward drafting wind to keep the ice particles in the air and growing, when a snowstorm does not need that. In addition, snow needs the temperature of the air from the cloud to the earth to be freezing for the snow to actually fall and stay. While hail can fall essentially anytime, even in the summer, because once it's frozen up there and falls, it's not going to melt until it hits the earth. I just thought this was a cool thing to learn, so here you go.